Hello there, and welcome to the news at the hour on NTA Channel 10 Lagos. My name is Deborah Akingbenyi Agbola. Report says motorists and residents across Lagos on Tuesday were trapped in heavy gridlock after hours of early morning rainfall caused flash flood in major parts of the city. The flooding brought commercial and other business activities to a halt, while several vehicles broke down on waterlogged roads, worsening the traffic situation. Areas most affected include Lagos Island, Ikoyi, Alexander Way, Dolphin Estate, Lekki, and Obalende. Others were Funshaw Williams Avenue, formerly Western Avenue, Ikorodu Road, Agege, Ikeja, Mobolaji Bank Anthony Way, Maryland, Oworonshoki, Oshodi, Apapa, Alimosho, among others. It will be recalled that the Meteorological Agency NIMET had predicted widespread thunderstorms and rainfall across countries from Monday to Wednesday. In its weather outlook released on Sunday, NIMET predicted thunderstorms with moderate rainfall over parts of the northern and southern states, including Lagos. The agency urged residents to take safety precautions and also advised farmers not to apply fertilizers or pesticides just before rainfall to prevent nutrient loss. In another development, talks between representatives of the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers dragged late into Monday night despite the intervention of the federal government through the Ministry of Labor, Employment and Productivity. The reconciliation meeting became necessary after Nupeng officials paralyzed fuel loading activities across depot nationwide in protest against the refinery's alleged ban on workers' unionism. The session, which was scheduled for 10 o'clock in the morning, did not begin until about 5 p.m. due to late arrival of union leaders. It was co-chaired by the Minister of Labor, Mohammed Dingyadi, and the Minister of State for Labor, Nkeru Onyijachi. In attendance were national executives of Nupeng, officials of the Nigerian Labor. In the meantime, the federal government will today resume dialogue with the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers and Dangote Group after an earlier deadlock. Minister of Labor and Employment, Mohammed Maidengari Dingyadi, says while major issues have been resolved, discussions will continue to address the few outstanding concerns. Moving ahead, the Trade Union Congress has issued a 2-week ultimatum to the federal government, threatening a nationwide strike if plans to introduce a 5% tax on petroleum products are not scrapped. The warning comes as the organized private sector also rejected the proposed surcharge, insisting that the measure will worsen inflation and deepen economic hardship across the country. Speculations had spread in recent days that the surcharge could take effect in January 2026, sparking anxiety among Nigerians. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's tax committee dismissed the report, stressing that no start date has been fixed and that only the finance minister has the authority to implement such a measure. The proposed levy is part of government's wider fiscal reform aimed at boosting revenue. However, critics argue that the plan will further squeeze citizens already struggling with the impact of fuel subsidy removal, raising inflation, and a weakened naira. Congress and the Trade Union Congress representative, beg your pardon. We'll take a break now. More reports when we return.
Are you looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event? Then
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place to be. With about 3,065 seating capacity,
NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, religious and school activities.
Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops with just 200,000 naira only.
You can use our entire space and also have your event covered with a token which will be aired on our social diary program, Mary Lane.
For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10, Tejo Show, or call Chibuzo
on 0812-324-5519
and Gmo
on 003-830-1669.
NTA Lagos premises affordable just for you.
You searching for a space to ignite your creativity? NTA Lagos Channel 10 studio provides the answer. Our studio is spacious and fully equipped with modern broadcasting equipment suitable for your programs and competitions. For recording and production of kiddies programs, spelling bee competitions, participatory rehearsals, programs and live performances, NTA Lagos Channel 10 studio provides the ideal environment to bring your vision to life. Our team of professionals are dedicated to help you achieve your goals, provide expert guidance, and support every step of the way. Contact us today to book your session at an affordable and discounted rate and let your creativity shine. For more inquiries, please call the following numbers: 0816-008-7357, 006-286-9030, and 0812-324-5519. NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio, where creativity meets excellence.
Thank you for staying tuned. If you're just joining us, this is News at 1 on NTA Channel 10, Lagos. Conflicts have remained a recurring challenge in the quest for national unity and development. Residents said if not properly managed, disputes, whether personal, communal or political, could escalate into crises that are threatening peace and stability. Our correspondent in this report takes a look at the role of conflict management in nation building.
Either between individuals, communities, or political groups has been a recurring decimal in the journey of nation building. While some see it as a natural part of human society, experts warn that without proper management, conflict can escalate into crisis that threatens national stability.
Most times when people hear conflicts, they think, oh, problems. But I believe that, or in my understanding, I think that conflict has to do with, first of all, a disagreement between two people. But then the good part about conflicts is that it is meant to, both parties are meant to come to an agreement of both their views, and eventually two of them learn from each other. And then that learning process now brings the peace that comes after the conflict. But most times we tend to see conflict as a bad thing and then focus on the problem instead of trying to focus on the solution of the problem. So I think in our nation, conflicts affect the country in a negative way, but it can be positive if we tend to look at conflicts in a different light.
Without misunderstanding, there will be no understanding. But what it is good in a sense, and it is bad in another side. So you have to navigate the two as a wise man. But the bad side of conflict is enmity. You understand? God himself allows conflict, but the other side of it is enmity, which God himself does not permit. So conflict helps a nation to understand themselves and know the problem of their people, and it helps the leaders to understand, look, when the people are in tune with the governance and when the people are dissatisfied with the system of governance. You understand? So conflict in a way is good, but the extreme part of it is what is bad.
From ethnic rivalries to political disagreement, history shows that unresolved dispute can slow down development, divide communities, and weaken institutions. And when handled constructively, conflict can lead to dialogue, reforms, and stronger democratic systems.
Conflict has done more harm in the society. Definitely, a lot of people have hatred in their mind working. You won't know until maybe you step on them, they'll pour all aggression on you, of which is bad, and it has done more harm in the society or the growth of the society. Conflict has made a lot of people not to bring business. Maybe they feel they have issue with me, they won't bring business to me, and somebody currently is owing me money, and he's working freely in the society, and he's happy working freely, and he has the money to pay, and it's up to 5 to 6 months. So I feel it has done more harm.
It affects our mental health as individual, and most people are not able to function because of the conflict. That's how we have issues in the society. And I think the easier way is, like you guys are doing, is to reach out to the youth and probably to educate them more, you know, going from one joint to another, like you guys are doing now, is the best way to encourage the youth and let them know that, okay, they can do better.
Experts believed that nation building requires cooperation, tolerance, and a shared vision. According to our respondent, managing conflict isn't just the responsibility of leaders, it's a duty for every citizen. The choice between division and unity often begins with how each of us responds when disagreement arises.
And that report concludes our package. We thank you for being there. Join us at 7 o'clock for more on trending news in Lagos and around the metropolis. My name is Akingbei Agbala. Thanks for watching. See you later.